Good morning. I hope you're up for a visitor.
Well, that all depends on the visitor. Who'd you have in mind?
I risk my life so that you can come in and look like this big hero and save me. And this is the thanks that I get.
Ah, well, 1,000 pardons. I'd be on my feet right now, but I've developed a few attachments around here.
I know what you mean. Oh, stay here. I have a surprise. Don't move 1 inch. Ken, you can bring it on in. Let's see, I have Buster Keaton, Harold Lloyd, and of course our favorite.
You kidding, Chaplin?
Charlie Chaplin.
Ah.
I figured if Gold Rush could mend a broken heart, it could certainly help heal a gunshot wound. Oh, bye. Thank you, Ken.
You have thought of everything, haven't you?
Wait, no, actually. I'm missing something. One last, final touch. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, Bo, I feel like I owe you another apology. About last night, when I kissed you, I just didn't want you to feel like I was throwing myself at you. You didn't get the wrong idea, did you?
And I thought Roger Gordon was just another tree hugger. He actually writes pretty well.
Is that all you have to say? Thanks to Gordon's article, everyone knows that Dick is a hoax.
If you'll let me finish, Leo.
I am the one who is finished, Michael. If the Banner can expose my phony search on Lantano Mountain, then they can find out the real reason I'm there as well.
You worry too much.
What if this whole thing starts to unravel? What if Christine and Vicky find out they are not really mother and daughter?
That is not going to happen. Do you think I would have started this if I didn't have all my bases covered?
Well, I've had your assurances before, but it's still my neck that's on the line and my daughter's love.
I feel no compunction to keep you abreast of my strategies, Leo.
You listen to me,
No,
Michael.
you listen to me and you'll live longer.
Well, at last I can finally relax my whole family back together again. Welcome home, you two.
Thank you, Asa. It's good to be back home, although I wish you were under better circumstances.
Well, as soon as we heard about the explosion, we came right back. I mean, you know what I wish I could do? I wish I could go to Statesville and just kill Ursula myself.
Honey, come on now. Stop it.
Good morning, Miss Zolan.
It's Miss Medina these days, Nigel. I understand that Tina's back from her honeymoon. Would you be so kind as to tell her that I'm here to see her?
She's only just arrived back. Perhaps another time?
Let me put it to you this way, Nigel. Either you can announce me or I will announce myself, but either way, I will speak to Tina now.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time.
All right, you can take this file out of Mr. Lawrence and then pull those other files and bring them to my office if you would.
I'll take Mr. Farnsworth's chart there.
What are you doing here?
I'm a nurse here.
I want to talk with you. That'll be all. Thanks, Kelly.
Larry, please. Now, I am ready to work, and Mr. Farnsworth is my patient,
Aren't
so
you forgetting something? Aren't you forgetting your injuries and the effect they could have on the baby you're carrying? I'm happy to see you. Make no mistake about that, but I think it might be just a little too much too soon.
I need to work, Larry. If I'm home, I'm thinking about Steve, I'm thinking about the funeral, what could have been, what should have been, and all that, and I just think that's a lot more stressful than this job can be.
You're really determined, aren't you?
Yeah.
You won't push yourself.
No.
Okay, all right, fine. So tell me, how was Texas?
Well, the funeral was, it was simple, and it was real small. There were just a few of Steve's friends from high school there. I don't know, I just got a real strong sense of Steve's loneliness there. It was scary. And I started thinking about the baby and growing up without a father, and if it's gonna feel that very same aloneness. And I got to thinking about what I can do to prevent that. And you know, how am I gonna be
Just take it easy, take it easy. Come on.
Oh, what are you saying? Do you want the kiss back? Is that it?
Come on, this is hard enough without you poking fun at me.
No, I'm sorry. Sarah, you don't owe me any explanation. I know that little kiss, you know, as nice as it was just your way of saying thanks, right?
Well, no, no, it was more than that.
Oh?
It was just my small way of trying to thank you for saving my life.
Ah, well, if you feel that strongly about it, then I guess you might owe me another payment on this hero plan. I think the life of Sarah Gordon is worth more than just one little kiss. Of course, maybe we could put our heads together and think of another payment.
I'm afraid to ask.
You know what? I'm really developing cabin fever. Being in here, you could help me get out.
Bo, you're recovering from a gunshot wound, remember?
You heard Larry Woollett. The thing went clean through. It didn't hurt a vital thing.
Yeah, I know, but I also know that you lost a lot of blood. Now, if anything happened to you because I let you out of here too soon, I'd never forgive myself.
I feel good now.
No.
As a matter of fact, watch this, lady. No. I want to go out and do some Christmas shopping now.
Look, you're not... All right, look, did I tell you? Get your feet up here right now. I've had enough macho demonstrations for one day. You are staying in this bed.
You sound worse than the night nurse around here, and she's an ex-wrestler. Audrey the Giant.
Now, well, you ain't seen nothing yet. You try that again, I'm going to put you in a headlock.
What?
Listen, if you're bored, I'll do whatever I can to help you out with your cabin fever.
Sarah.
Bo, I'm talking about movies on the VCR. That's a beginning, right? And anything else that I can do to keep you amused.
A shave.
A shave?
Yeah, I'm feeling like a grizzled old prospector. I'd kill for a razor and some shaving cream.
I know, but every time you raise your arm, you said that you're... Now, gee, how is it that you think you're going to get a shave?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. What I was hoping is maybe a good Samaritan might happen in here and just offer to give me a hand.
Girl, now come on. I don't want to hear any more talk about Statesville. What happened is over and done with. You understand me? And you got to stop blaming yourself. Vicky has survived, and Sarah and Bo are doing just fine. Honey, let's concentrate on the family, all right? That's what's important right now.
Excuse me, sir. Miss Gabrielle Medina to see Mrs. Roberts.
What? I don't have anything to say to her.
She seemed most insistent.
Well, there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Nigel, please, show her in.
Well, I'll let you handle Gabrielle. I'm already late getting to the banner.
Okay.
Clint, I'll walk you to your car.
Oh, thanks, boss. See you.
Good morning, Clint. Good morning, Asa.
Good morning, Gabrielle.
Morning, Gabrielle. Excuse us, Gabrielle.
Gabrielle, how you doing?
Hello, Cord. Welcome back. Tina, welcome back. When I heard you were back, I rushed right over. With everything that's been happening, I thought you could use a good friend right now.
Yes, I could. Too bad I don't consider you a friend anymore. Talk about a close call. Randy came this close to firing me. Luckily, the actress that he hired just couldn't hack it.
Lucky thing. Lucky.
You don't want me to lose my job, do you?
Listen, if I gave you an honest answer to that question, you'd probably call me an arrogant, self-centered chauvinist.
No, I wouldn't. I want you to be completely honest with me.
Okay. Here it is. If you'd been fired today, I probably would have popped a bottle of champagne. Honey, I'm tired of sharing you with Fraternity Row and Randy Stone and all those crazy fans. I just want you to buy it by myself. I'll love it. Christine, are you okay?
Do I look like I'm okay? Don't yell at me for breaking the dishes. I'll clean them up.
I'm gonna go help her.
Wait a minute. Why is Christine still working here? Didn't you say that she had a job at the banner?
She does, but she doesn't want to give up the sure thing until she's proven herself with Vicky and Clint, okay? I'll be right back. Let me help.
Disgusting. I can manage.
No, Christine, take it easy. Come on. I'm a lot more worried about you than I am dishes.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just can't concentrate on this job after what happened to Vicky.
Listen, I've got an idea. Why don't you just take the rest of the day off and go home?
No, I'm okay.
Excuse me, this is not a suggestion. This is an order. Just do it. Go see Vicky. You're gonna feel better. I'll feel better. My customers will feel better.
Okay. Thank you, boss.
You're welcome. Anything else?
No.
she's a million miles away.
Is she?
Yeah. I told her just to take the rest of the day off and just go see Vicky.
Vicky's doing okay, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, she got out of the hospital today. She's fine. It's Christine I'm worried about.
Are you?
Yeah. She has been through so much lately, it's ridiculous.
Now tell me what you know about Roger Gordon.
I don't know anything more about him than you do. He's a well-known environmental expert, always on the lookout for someone who's chopping down the wrong tree or polluting the wrong stream. But now he's made our business his business.
Yes, but the question is why?
I ran into him at the Waterside Inn yesterday. He said he wanted to do an article for the Banner on the Franklin project.
Did he give you any indication he was doing a hatchet job?
Not really. He just asked some questions about the dig. He seemed very curious about Vicky Buchanan and Christine.
Really? Now, why would he be interested in them?
I don't know, but he was fishing for something, so I said my goodbyes as quickly as I could. I had no idea that he was subsequently going to rip me apart in the paper.
Well, the Buchanans wouldn't publish the article if they didn't think he was really on to something.
So that's what I've got to look forward to next, huh? A confrontation with Vicky and Clint. What am I going to give them when they ask to see the Franklin papers? A handful of dirt from Lantano Mountain? That's all I've got.
There you go, worrying again.
Damn it, Michael. They're bound to realize they're being set up. It's only a matter of time before they find out that I have lied to them about Christine as well. If she finds out the truth, she'll never forgive me. You can't let that happen.
I have had enough of your paranoia, Leo.
Here. What is this?
Open it.
Where did you get these?
I bought them for a song from some dealer who didn't realize their value. I've been keeping them for quite a while now, just for this kind of an occasion. You see, Leo, I do have all the bases covered. Why don't you take those over to Clint Buchanan?
Now?
Yes, now. The sooner you prove your dig is on the up and up, the sooner the Buchanans stop doubting the great Leo Cromwell.
Well, I will let you ladies have a nice little chat, if you'll excuse me. I'm gonna go upstairs see CJ.
Honey, why don't you bring him down? This won't take long. I thought I made myself perfectly clear to you at my reception what you did to Max.
Would steal his hotel right out from underneath him.
And you admit it.
Tina, if you could only understand what my life was like before the hotel became available.
You mean before you stole it?
If you could just see the position that I was in. I was losing my first design company thanks to Delilah and her lawsuit. And then I had a relapse of the virus. Lying there in that bed, all I could do was trying to think of something that would keep me alive, something more than just a paycheck.
Oh, and so your answer was to take revenge on Max, is that it?
No, that's not it at all. I needed something that was more meaningful in my life. And that's when the Holden Towers deal just came along.
Well, that's a very nice way of putting how you hunted after it.
You seem to have conveniently forgotten that the virus that nearly killed me destroyed all of Max's business. He was losing the hotel with or without me.
Oh, I get it now. You were just doing Max a favor, is that it?
If I hadn't snatched the hotel, somebody else would have. And when Michael Grand bought it and then offered me the position of CEO, I said yes. Isn't it better that the hotel isn't with a stranger?
What would you call Michael Grand?
Michael Grand is no stranger. He may own the hotel, but I have complete control over all the operations there. And one day, maybe I'll buy the hotel from him. Then, that way I can secure Al's future, maybe even build a legacy to pass on to him. Tina, is that so difficult for you to fathom? Wouldn't you have moved heaven and earth for CJ's sake?
Of course I would, but it's
right,
still not...
then. I admit, maybe I was more ruthless than you would have been. And perhaps my methods weren't the best, but my motive was. Tina, please. I have been so lonely. I have felt so rejected by all my friends. I do miss you as my friend. And I miss the very rare bond that we used to share. But more than ever, I need your help.
This Fisher-Price just reinvented.
Look, I can certainly sympathize with your wanting a wonderful future for Al, but that still doesn't...
I knew you'd understand.
But what you did was terrible. Max loved that hotel. You had no right to take it from him.
Tina, believe me, if there had been a way of doing it without hurting Max, I would have chosen it. All I can hope for is that Max will understand that I did this out of the love for my own child, for our own child, and that one day he may thank me for handing on a legacy that we both had a hand in creating.
Well, I really wouldn't hold your hopes too high for that one.
Yeah, well, for now I have a hotel to run, and if I hope to get back any of the business that Max lost, I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Which brings me to you.
Me? I don't know anything about running a hotel.
Oh, what's in a hotel? Atmosphere, style, and that's where you come in. I want you to help me to design the interior of the hotel.
What? Are you serious? Everybody hates my taste.
That's not true. At least not as far as I'm concerned. I agree we have a slight difference in taste when it comes to clothes and color, but secretively I've always admired your touch.
You have?
Yes, in the trade we call what you have an acquired eye. And I'd like to put it to good use.
Well, I'm very flattered, I am, but somehow I'm finding this all just a little bit hard to believe.
Tina, there's no reason for me to mislead you. I have several suites in the hotel that need to be redone immediately, and if you'd pitch in and help me, I would be so grateful to you.
Well, I guess I could give it a try.
Terrific. I can't wait to get started.
Okay, here we go. What's your mama? Oh, here we go. Here's CJ, just like I promised.
I missed you so much. Oh, honey, did you miss me?
Well, this looks like a very special time for CJ and his parents, so I think I'll say goodbye. It was nice to see you again, Cord.
Gabrielle?
And Tina, I'll get in touch with the schedule and see if we can work it out. And CJ, do you know that you've got the most terrific mummy in the whole wide world? Yes. Bye-bye.
Say bye, honey.
Say bye.
What happened? Some magic fairy come in here and sprinkle oofy dust all over the place to make everybody all happy?
No, there's no magic involved here. She just explained to me why she took over the Holden Towers.
Oh? And you bought her side of the story just like that, in spite of everything that she tried to do to Max.
Look, honey, I didn't say that I approved of it, all right? But she seemed so desperate for any kind of friendship. She even asked if I would help her redecorate the hotel.
What? And you laughed in her face, right?
What? Come here, honey. Well, no, I said I'd give it a try.
Tina, I can't believe you would make up so easily with a woman like that.
Well, honey, it might be kind of nice to try a job once in a while, you know? Right, honey? Besides, I'm not going into it with my eyes closed.
All right, well, my instincts are telling me to watch out. I'm telling you, Gabrielle is up to no good.
Honey, all I'm going to do is just redecorate a few rooms. That's all. And after everything Gabrielle and I have been through, I think she deserves another chance.
All right, girl, all I'm saying is just watch out, all right?
All right, I'll be careful. But, honey, this is really important to me. I mean, it is. This might just be the perfect opportunity for me to prove that I could be good at something.
Honey, you don't have to prove anything to anybody, especially me. You know that? But look, as I said before, this is your decision to make, okay? Right now, though, I need to get over to the hospital because I want to go see how Uncle Bo is doing. Okay?
Okay, you go on ahead. CJ and I have plenty. Oh, let me get your T-shirt here. Plenty to talk about, don't we, sweetie?
We'll see you then. Okay. Bye-bye, honey. You too.
Honey, say bye, Daddy. Can you say bye, Daddy? Honey, I have the best news for you. Daddy. Oh, Daddy will be back, yeah. You know what, honey? Your mommy is going to become a very famous decorator.
I have examined the documents very carefully, and there is no doubt in my mind that the handwriting is Benjamin Franklin's.
Leo, what makes you so sure?
I would stake my reputation on it. I'm more certain than ever that I will find the love letters. It's just a question of time.
Isn't it a little convenient that you come forward with this document at this particular time?
I have held off from publicizing my find until a panel of experts could confirm the authenticity of the documents. But now that my good name has been dragged through the mud...
All right. Let me think about it.
What's to think about? I demand that you publish a full retraction and discredit Roger Gordon in the same way that he tried to discredit me.
Now, wait a minute. You just picked the wrong fella to make demands to. I'll consider a retraction if and when your panel of experts decide that this is Benjamin Franklin's handwriting. As for Roger Gordon, he has every right to express his opinions in his article.
He had no right to libel me. If I were you, I would disassociate myself from Roger Gordon. He's nothing but a self-serving...
That's enough!
...fanatic.
You've made your point.
I hope so. I have a meeting with the experts who will examine these documents. When they confirm my conclusions, you'll be the first to know.
All right. You want to take on a full schedule?
Yeah, I do, thanks to you.
What, to me? Why? What did I do?
Because you were here, Dr. Wallach.
Well, you feel weak, you stop.
I
Don't
will.
push it, all right?
Hospital board
Please, that's
promise.
very important.
I promise you.
Doctor?
Yeah.
I put Vicki Buchanan and Christine Cromwell's files on your desk.
Okay, thanks, Kelly.
Coffee later?
Yeah, you can catch me up on all the gossip, okay?
Oh, I'd love to.
Okay, Kelly.
Listen, I better get back to the office.
Larry, listen, do you mind if I ask you this? Why do you need to have Vicki and Christine's chart? Is there something wrong?
No, nothing wrong.
Larry, there's something wrong. What is it?
All right, I'm not going to lie to you. I want to check their blood types.
Why?
Christine puzzles me, all right? Now, if this is the baby that I delivered 25 years ago, there should be some resemblance to the mother, some facial